Working the weekend morning shift. It is I, your host, Pop, and I just want to welcome you all to Sunday Anime Chat. This month's theme, kaiju in anime. So you like big monsters, we're going to show you some big monsters. First of all, I just want to say hello to you guys in the chat there. First up, Jake D. Good to see you, Jake D. Hope you're doing all right. And the leader of Whoopstutska, our very own comrade leader, Whoopa Troopa. Nice to see you. You're a sore Whoopa today. You don't know what you did carrying this couch, but forearms are destroyed. Oh, man. Gotta stretch out. Make sure you get something to work out or relax those muscles. You also recorded some audio today for a special message to the state. Ooh. Looking forward to that. See what you have to say. Is it the State of the Union address? Having a little sip of tea. As I do move into what I usually do at this time, and that is check out the news of the week. Sponsored, well, I shouldn't say sponsored, but brought to you by Anime News Network. Starting back on last Sunday, director Chad Stahelski, John Wick franchise plans Japanese anime. I'm quite curious about this. What is this going to entail, and are they going to get Keanu Reeves to voice? That would be pretty awesome. Anime would be separate from the Continental and second unnamed TV series. Tea time. Sip into the microphone for ASMR. I don't know if it makes that much noise for you guys. If it does, I can always turn away from the microphone. In a preview for an upcoming episode of its podcast, The Discourse, the playlist website reported on Thursday that director Chad Stahelski revealed a Japanese anime project in the John Wick franchise. According to the playlist, the podcast referenced the franchise's recent prequel television series, The Continental, when Stahelski said there would be a second television series as well as an anime. And hello, Angry Canadian, you just got back from ice hockey. Attaboy. I like strapping on the skates and going for a run around the rink there. By the way, have you watched Pride of Orange yet? The ice hockey anime? It's pretty good. I like it. The article goes on. The playlist quoted Stahelski, "We are really looking forward to that second television series. We're really excited about it because we're doing that and a Japanese anime because I love Japanese anime so much. So to create all the cool stories that anime could achieve better than we could, and the TV show to expand our world, we'll still get our fix, you know what I mean, and we'll still have all the fun." Hey, Jay's daddy. We. You haven't watched that hockey anime yet? Still trying to catch up on other stuff? Hey, that's okay. Yes, Jay's daddy. Gojira! It's Gojira. But first, we gotta go through the news here and see what's going on. Stahelski directed all 4 John Wick films from 2014 until this year. He also produced next year's Ballerina spin-off film. Although he was not involved in the Continental, he is designing the action sequences for Lazarus, Shinichiro Watanabe, and Mappa's science fiction action anime for Adult Swim. Before directing films, Stahelski was a stunt performer on the live-action Fist of the North Star film and the supervising stunt coordinator on the live-action Speed Racer film. Variety reported in 2020 that Derek Kolstad, the writer of the first 3 John Wick films, is writing and producing a Splinter Cell anime series for Netflix and Ubisoft. Deadline reported that he is also developing a live-action film of Koto Hirano's Hellsing manga with Amazon Studios, and that he wrote a script for the live-action film of Sega's Streets of Rage game. John Wick star Keanu Reeves wrote the Berserker comic series, which production IG is adapting into an anime series for Netflix. So there you go. We could be seeing a John Wick anime. That might be all right. I do want to state here and now, for those of you that may not have seen my Discord message, but the era of the superhero movie is on its last legs. They're not going to be as popular as they once were, but now it's the dawn of the video game movie. So with Mario Brothers doing so well and Sonic the Hedgehog doing very well, you guys get ready for Hollywood to beat the video game horse to death. This is what they're going to do. I'm calling it here. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? I mean, are you hoping that they don't? But we'll see. It looks like they like money, so they will probably start milking the video game franchises for all the movies from all the video games. The soothsayer. I'm just trying to see what Hollywood would do, and this is kind of follows their mode of operating. Jujutsu Kaisen Curse Clash Games new trailer announces digital pre-orders on Switch. There you go, you guys can play Jujutsu Kaisen on the Switch. Going back to Monday. You think those movies did well because the writing was decent and they stuck to the OG lore? Yeah? Yes. Well, remember when everybody lost their minds on them for changing what Sonic looked like? Like how cursed that the character design was? And everybody's like, what are you doing? And then they listened to them and changed it to a proper design. And then, Mario Brothers comes out and it makes $1 billion. So Hollywood probably, as soon as a movie makes $1 billion, Hollywood takes notice. They're like, oh, what can we do to get a piece of that pie? Bar is also low, to be honest. Any non-woke movie is above average. Yes, you make a good point, Whoopa. Yeah. When the bar's so low, you trip over it. You're gonna be a winner. In a sea of twos, if you're a 3, that's you look like you're the greatest thing since sliced bread. That's why they did well. They listened to the fans. Much prop. Yeah, there you go, Jay's daddy. That's exactly it. Maybe listen to what fans want. Listen to what the fans are telling you. There are also a lot of video gamers, as long as they aren't stooge. Yes, like Underground Stooge. Is he a good example of stooge? So on Monday, UFO Robot Grendizer, The Feast of the Wolves games launch trailer reveals January 16th physical release. Dragon Quest Monsters, the Dark Prince game streams gameplay video. Tekken 8 game adds Rina as playable character. Oh, Japan's video game rankings, October 30th to November 5th. There we go. Super Mario Wonder at number 1 still? Agreed, but someone tried to tell me Five Nights at Freddy movie was good because not woke. Yeah, maybe. I haven't seen it, so. At number 1, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Number 2, Fashion Dreamer. Followed by WarioWare, Move It, Star Ocean, The Second Story, Animal Crossing. PS5 game, Star Ocean. Followed by Pikmin 4, a Jinsei game. Then Star Ocean for the PS4. Oh, Marvel Spider-Man is at number 10. Followed by Pokemon Scarlet Violet, Mario Kart 8, Minecraft, Nintendo Switch Sports, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Pokemon Scarlet Violet, Mario Party Superstars, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1, and Model Debut 3 Nicola. Yeah, look at that. How long has Mario Brothers Wonder been at number 1? I think it's been 3 weeks now.
Yeah, I believe I've seen it on the number one spot for like the 3 times I've checked here, for the three consecutive weeks. Someone is full of opinions that will be stamped out in minds. So yeah, there you go. Once again, Super Mario Wonder number 1, Fashion Dreamer. Okay. Some of these I don't know, so I'd have to look into them. But there's Star Ocean. I've heard of that one. That's good. And yeah, the only thing is that PS5 can do is have Star Ocean on there for the PS5 and PS4, and then Spider-Man. So it's falling fast. They only sold 6,325 copies this week of Spider-Man 2. So obviously people are like, yeah, this isn't that great. You're surprised Spider-Man's on there? Yeah, me too. Five Nights at Freddy's might make some waves too, just for the fact that it had a $20 million budget and made $257 million worldwide. Once again, it's a video game movie. So I'm pretty sure Hollywood is going to look at that and go, they didn't spend a lot, but they made a lot. So maybe we should try to copy that, which is all they could do. They can never come up with anything original. Smash the like. Hey, thanks, Angry Canadian. Yeah. Make sure you guys visit AC too when you have the chance. He's got some good videos on his site, his channel. You guess Super Mario RPG will be next week? That's interesting take. You think Super Mario RPG will be number 1 next week? I am curious too. It's just an updated remake or a remaster, so will people really like it that much? We'll see. Might be a good prediction though. Your phone says there's 70,000 likes. 70,000 likes? What the hell? You mean for the stream there, DJ Ronnie G? How you doing? Anyway. Spider-Man was $70 for 18-hour platinum, and 50% of content was boring woke trash. Oh, no wonder. Okay. $270 million in profit if you assume double the budget for advertising sake. That's probably more than any Marvel movie has grossed this year. Yeah. You don't think Mario RPG will be number 1. Okay. That's a whole lot of likes, yeah. Oh, it's a YouTube app glitch. Okay. Good job, YouTube. Way to make your app all glitchy. Game was trash. Japanese animation TV rankings. We can have a look at those, I guess. Detective Conan at number 1. Chibi Maruko-chan, Firefighter Daigo Rescuer in Orange, Doraemon, One Piece, Frieren Beyond Journey's End. Now, I am loving Frieren. If you haven't watched Frieren, you should go watch it. This is going to be my pick for number 1 anime of the season. It is very well done. What an excellent show. Attack on Titan final season, the final chapters, part 2. Okay, just end already. Attack on Titan, you're like the normie anime. Crayon Shinchan, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Soreke Ampanman. There you go. 'Tis Time for Torture. Princess TV anime casts Anna Nagase Honoka Inoue. This sounds like a Whoop Stokes anime here. 'Tis Time for Torture. Crunchyroll streamed Makoto Shinkai's Suzume film. The Game Awards 2023 reveals nominees. I don't know, do you guys want to see the nominees for the Game Awards, or does it really matter? That's a lot of nuts. That's a good one from Kung Pao. Mechanically, it was fun, but that was it. The rest stunk. Oh. SM2 under 100K sales, though, in Japan. I don't know if that's good or not. No, it's less than Detective Pikachu Returns. In Japan, Pokemon wins once again. And you think AOT did end finally? Yes. Yeah, I've seen that too, and I'm glad they really drug it out. Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2 is dead if the MAPPA leaks are true. Oh. Really? I thought that thing was like going like a freight train. Just people were loving it. The fact they have to have the final season, the final chapter, part 2, does make you yeah, me too. Hey, Godzillionaire, how you doing? Let's take a gander at them? Sure. Okay. The Game Awards nominees. The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has also been nominated for Best Game Direction, Best Art Direction, Best Score and Music, and Best Action Adventure. Super Mario Bros. Wonder has also nominated for Best Game Direction, Best Art Direction, Best Family, and Best Multiplayer. Resident Evil 4 was also nominated for Best Audio Design and Best Action Adventure. I have a problem with this. I started talking with the Underground on his Discord, and I said if they make, because Resident Evil 4 came out for the GameCube and PS2, like, I don't know, 20 years ago. If that's the case, they should have a Best Remake or Best Remastered section, not the Best Action Game. It's like, this is a 20-year-old game. You know, I thought this was supposed to be ones that came out during the year. So I think it's ridiculous to name a 20-year-old game as Best Action Adventure Game. Other nominees for Japanese game franchises are developed or published by Japanese companies or their overseas subsidiaries include Best Narrative, Final Fantasy XVI. Best Art Direction, Hi-Fi Rush. Best Score and Music, Final Fantasy XVI. Best Score and Music, Hi-Fi Rush. Best Audio Design, Hi-Fi Rush. Best Performance, Ben Starr, Clive in Final Fantasy XVI. Innovation in Accessibility, Hi-Fi Rush. Innovation in Accessibility, Street Fighter VI. Best Ongoing, Final Fantasy XVI. Best Community Support, Final Fantasy XVI. Best Mobile Game, Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis. Best Mobile Game, Hello Kitty Adventure or Island Adventure. Best Mobile Game, Monster Hunter Now. Best VR AR, Gran Turismo 7. Best VR AR, Resident Evil Village. Best Action Game, Armored Core 6, Fires of Rubicon. Best Action Game, Hi-Fi Rush. Best RPG, Final Fantasy XVI. Really? I don't know about this. Best Fighting, Street Fighter VI. Best Family, Pikmin 4. Best Family, Sonic Superstars. Best Sim, Strategy Game, Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot. Once again, that's another game that's just had like a nice little graphics update. Best Sim Strategy, Fire Emblem Engage. Best Sim Strategy, Pikmin 4. Best Multiplayer, Street Fighter VI. Best Adaptation, Castlevania Nocturne. Best Adaptation, Gran Turismo. Best Adaptation, Super Mario Bros. Movie. Most Anticipated Game, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Most Anticipated Game, Like a Dragon, Infinite Wealth. Most Anticipated Game, Tekken 8. Best Esports Event, EVO 2023. Awards will be held on December 7th at the Peacock Theater in Los Angeles. Huh. They kill off the waifus? Oh. Some employees are saying the last episode was released without being completely finished and that employees are on the verge of quitting. The fact that it's in the running shows how slow of a year it was. Animation department is then the department that is alleging these claims. Huh. Dead Space remake, Game of the Year. Oh, well, if that's the case, Pac-Man for sure. Game of the Year. Yeah, Pac-Man. You know, to me it seems stupid to nominate a game that's been out for 20 years. Yeah, how is Final Fantasy 16 so high? It's PS5 only, isn't it? And who has a PS? Yeah. Is it exclusive? PS5 exclusive? Sounds like it's more actually different, improved from the original. Okay. Jay's daddy has a PS5. They're rare still. I did see some at Costco, but I'm not paying $700 for a stupid game console. Especially when there's, like, not a lot of games out there for it. Super Mario Wonder looks pretty cool. Yeah, I've seen people play it. And, yeah, they've had a good time. Alright, let's move along. Alan Wake 2 is about 10 years too late. Yeah. That's right, and AC played it. He played, I watched him play Super Mario Wonder. Let's see. Oh, Sandland manga gets anime series on Disney Plus Hulu in spring 2024. Oh, Disney Plus. I don't want to get that just to watch Sandland. Anyone who says this year was the best for gaming in a decade is brain dead, in your opinion? Yeah, I mean, honestly, which was out there? Like, there's a couple, but it's not like you're flooded with all these awesome games. Now you get the new Detective Pikachu, but you don't hear the best things about it. Pokemon news has been a big letdown this year. It's the year after a big release, but also that release kind of sucked. Oh, okay. I did not know that. Whoopa. Go-Go Loser Ranger. Anime's video reveals Divine Dragon Rangers cast. The Dangers of My Heart Season 2 announces theme song artist. Godzilla -1 stays at number 1. Komada, a whiskey family, opens at number 10. There you go. Godzilla -1 stays at number 1. Going on to Tuesday, Shaman King Flowers anime ad reveals opening song January 9th debut. Wow, Shaman King. Kingdom Anime's 5th series reveals main visual returning and new cast. The Blue Wolves of Mibu TV anime casts Kensho Ono. Uh, 2018 gaming is greater than 2023 gaming. What was 2018 again? You heard Godzilla -1 is epic. Yeah, maybe that'll be one that I'll see if I can find it. Dead Space remake, Pikachu, Super Mario Wonder. You think it's only stuff you're interested in that released in 2023? Pikmin 2, but you haven't ever played a Pikmin game? You're behind. Captain Velvet Meteor, the Jump Dimensions crossover Switch game gets physical release in West. Remember to buy those physical releases, everybody. That way, you can't take it away from you. Avex Pictures teases new anime project from Bones. Persona 3 Reload game's new trailer highlights Koromaru. The imaginary anime film reveals additional cast. Pokemon Concierge stop-motion animated series English trailer reveals theme song December 28th premiere. I don't know, Whoopa, you going to be interested in watching Pokemon Concierge? It is stop-motion. I am a fan of stop-motion animation. I really like the Wallace and Gromit series. If you guys have ever seen that. Very, very fun show. You don't think you currently own a game from 2023, which is also because you've been so heckin' busy. Yeah, you're a busy Whoopa. You got lots of stuff on the go. Evil Pop Culture Man says, remember to never buy physical copies and only play mobile. My evil twin would say that, I'm sure. The trailer dropped. It looks kind of cool. And also whoopers were spotted. Ooh, gotta have the whoopers.
Hyperdimension Neptunia compilation anime OVAs launch on digital retailers. Pokemon Concierge stop motion anime Japanese trailer reveals more Japanese cast. Toto-chan, the little girl at the window anime's film. New video highlights Toto-chan's friendship. Kitaro Tanjo, Gegege no Nazo anime film posts final trailer. Going up to Wednesday, CyberConnect 2 CEO Hiroshi Matsumiya's Chaser game manga gets second live-action show with original story. The Kingdoms of Ruin anime casts Anri Katsu to replace Junya Ikeda. And Dr. Elise anime streams character video for Linden. He's a Pokemon on the go. Cricket, cricket. Good one, JT. Womp womp. One thing is positive about 2023. It's never been better to be a Woopa. Yeah, I would say. 2018 had GOW, Gears of War, Spider-Man, RDR2, Red Dead Redemption 2, Detroit Become Human, Smash Bros. Ultimate, Monster Hunter World, Among Us, Spyro Remake, Shadow of Colossus Remake, and many more. And the Spyro Remake was fun. My Next Life as a Villainess, All Routes Lead to Doom, films pre-feature recap streamed. He reveals new romantic adventure game, Anemois, in teaser video. We'll skip by the North American anime and manga releases. Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac Battle for Sanctuary Part 2's teaser unveils 2024 debut. Oh, we're up to Thursday now. That's how you accidentally broke your ActiBliz boycott. You didn't know they owned that game until you booted it up. Ooh, doesn't that suck? And you're like, oh, I'm going to play this awesome game. And it's like, oh, it's from you guys. So for Thursday, Sasaki and Peeps anime reveals January 2024 debut in new promo video. Yamishibai, Japanese Ghost Stories anime gets 12th season in January. Wow, a 12th season. Crazy. Gaze, I mean Gears of War. No, God of War. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know these acronyms. Frieren, Beyond Journey's End anime casts Takehito Koyasu as Kraft. And for those of you that are caught up on Frieren, we got to meet Kraft in the latest episode. My Instant Death Ability, a so overpowered anime, reveals opening artists, 3 more cast members. I definitely want to see this one. Instant Death Ability. It's like, okay, you have to touch somebody or look at them. Like, this is going to be something else. Grendizer U, TV anime unveils main cast, more staff. Frieren looks good. Have I seen it? I am a big Frieren booster. Like, if you ask me what I think the best show is this season, it is Frieren. Hands down. By a long shot. Just watching it and it's like, wow. It has everything. Excellent writing. Excellent animation. The story is just excellent. It's following the journey of Frieren. You'd be remiss if you didn't watch this. It would be a big mistake. You'd feel bad for missing this anime. That's how, and I don't really give high praise to a lot of shows, but this one gets high praise. You know, there's very few shows that I just gush over, and Frieren is one of them because it's so enjoyable. Frieren's on your list, and you're currently watching one of my previous recommendations, 86. Oh, 86, yes. It's wow, it's just, it hits you hard with the struggle of people that get treated like second-class citizens. It's unbelievable, Godzillionaire. Like, I hope you're enjoying it. My recommendations are above all else. I can only tell you what I like. I mean, if you have the same tastes that I do, then yeah, the recommendations are going to line up. But, you know, sometimes people don't. Something I think is good, other people will be like, oh, that's garbage. That's trash. Why would you watch that? It's dumb. So, take it how you will. Oh, by the way, Godzillionaire, seeing as how you're here, I remember we talked about My Dress Up Darling. There you go. You were saying about how you were disappointed in me that I didn't have a background of Marin. So I went out and I made sure I got myself one, because that was an oversight on my part. So I felt bad about that. I'm like, oh man, how could I recommend that and not have something to follow, you know, to follow it up? You got caught up on Goblin Slayer, so you'll check it out today. Oh, right on, Jay's Daddy. Nice. That's the way. What do we got here? First Haikyuu final film streams new video starts countdown until premiere. Yeah, volleyball. Someone get a blood transfusion for Jake D stat. Yeah. I need a wellness check on Jake D. That's somebody want to go see if he's okay? One Piece film Red surpasses Princess Mononoke as number 7 all-time film in Japan. Wow! One Piece Red just keeps rolling on. What a juggernaut. Sandland Games behind-the-scenes video highlights dungeons, subquests. Is it going to be for the Switch, though? The game will launch for PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, PC. Oh! No Switch version? What a rip-off. You respect most people's opinions on media, unless A, their opinion is formed on dumb logic, or B, their opinion is that GBA Pokemon isn't good. An objectively incorrect statement. Yes. Miyazaki put a hit out for Oda. Yeah. Get rid of him. He's doing too well. He's too successful. Dragon Quest Monsters. The Dark Prince games video highlights monsters. Switch 2 needs to come out. That Hogwarts Legacy port was awful. Oh. Yeah, let's hope that they bump it up with the Switch 2, Super Switch, whatever they want to call it. You know, they've got to get an updated processor in there, some more RAM, and make it so that the cartridges hold more space, so they can add, you know, get better texture maps, all that kind of stuff. Macross Shooting Insight game delayed again to March 14th. Oh, you guys, delaying the game. Sometimes that's good, but sometimes you gotta wonder if something's going on behind the scenes. Great Pretender anime gets Raz Beluto sequel in 2024. Going on to Friday, Under Night in Birth 2, Sis Celez Fighting Games intro video posted. Polygon Pictures, Bloody Escape anime films trailer reveals main cast, January 5th debut. Mamakari's plus-size misadventure and love manga gets TV anime. Mecha delayed? Jake D's retribution will be swift. Oh, mobile game? It better not be a mobile game. Game previously slated for late 2023, then January. The official Twitter account of Bushiroad's Macross Shooting Insight game announced on Thursday the game has been delayed once again to March 14th to improve its product quality. The game was first slated for release by the end of the year on August 18th. The game was delayed to January 25th. The game will launch globally simultaneously for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam.
Bushiroad Games described the game as a new type of scrolling shoot-'em-up. Bushiroad Games is Bushiroad's new game label, which also integrates the Bushimo Mobile Games division. Bushiroad acquired a 50% controlling stake in Frontwing Lab, the parent company of Frontwing, in March 2021. So at least it comes out for consoles and the PC. I'll probably pick it up on the Switch. You see what GTA 6 devs said about how they should charge by how long a game is, and that games are too cheap for what they provide? This alone may make me not buy a GTA 6. Yeah. Yep. I mean, how stupid is that? You know what? If you make a good game, it'll sell lots. If you try to microtransaction people to death, a few might fall for that, but others will just be like, you know what, I'm done. And they'll go and they'll check out maybe the indie scene and see some of the games that the indie people put out. So, yeah. Everyone here, all the people of the internet, anybody who's interested in games, just remember you have the power because it's your money. You decide whether or not you buy something. So if you feel that a game studio or something is doing stupid things like that to wring more money out of you, you don't have to buy it. Also, I can remember, and some of you will also remember, that they used to release games that were completely finished. You didn't have to pay extra. You didn't have to download any content. They were all complete and bug-free on on day one. And now game makers have become very lazy and greedy. So, saying that they'll just bang a game out and then do a day one patch, that should be unacceptable. People shouldn't be like, oh yeah, well that's how it is. 80 gigabyte download and we'll be fine. Nope. Used to be you just bought the game, put it in, played it, everything was good. So, remember, vote with your wallet. You were wrong. Yeah. It's for who held up my waifus. Man-made horrors beyond our comprehension. We need to expand mind staff based on these statements by devs. Make gaming great again. # yeah. You'll never pre-order again. Yeah, I heard that too. Don't pre-order. Because it just encourages them to do those things. What do we got here? Polygon Pictures Bloody Escape Anime's film trailer reveals main cast, January 5th debut. Namakari's plus-sized misadventures in love manga gets TV anime. I guess that's for all the chubby chasers out there. There is no voting in Whoopslutska. Yes. That's why I said vote with your wallet, not the voting for a leader. Cherry Magic. 30 years of virginity can make you a wizard. Anime reveals visual, January 10th debut. This might be a funny one. At least I hope it's a comedy. I don't see any waifus there. This may not be for me. Tales of Wedding Rings anime. Full promo video unveils more cast and staff. Theme song artist. January 6th debut. A playthrough of a certain dude's VR MMO life anime casts Rina Hidaka, Saho Shirasu. Crunchyroll announces True Beauty anime streams. Delusional monthly magazine Senpai wa Otokonoko. More anime. Man, that title. Candy Corn, how you doing? Been a long time. Hope you're doing okay. Not even with wallet. Okay, JT. Avex Pictures announces The Magical Girl and the Evil Lieutenant used to be arch enemies anime by Bones, updated with video. Lieutenant or Lieutenant, as they pronounce in Canada. After Cyberpunk 2077, you'll never pre-order again. Oh, did you pre-order Cyberpunk, Whoopa? What a mess that thing was. Oh. Man. Unless it is a Pokemon game, because you're a dirty, rotten consumer who will buy all the Pokemons, even if it sucks. Well, you're not I'd call you a Pokemon aficionado. That's the fancy way of saying it. Naoko Yamada's Garden of Remembrance anime short film previewed in first teaser trailer. The Demon Prince of Momochi House anime's main promo video reveals more cast, January 5th debut. Tsushio Mai Yoneyama returned to work on new panty and stocking with Garda anime project. Wow. Another panty and stocking, eh? You had a friend pre-order and take a whole week off work for Cyberpunk 2077? Whoa. Wow. You have 42 subs. Well, congratulations, Candy Corn. 42 is pretty good. You're on your way. You did take a sick day for the PLA release. Well worth it, we tell you. Okay. Pole Princess anime film to get international release. That was my, I always said that Pole Princess would be my sleeper hit of the season. Sort of tongue-in-cheek sort of thing. I did watch the Pole Princess shorts on the internet here. They're only like 6 minutes long, so easy to get through all of them, but it's a fun show. Wholesome. It was a mess for sure. Made even worse is that you pre-ordered it for last gen console. Ooh. Which, might I add, had the original release date. Last gen consoles were the only consoles out, so none of this "what did you expect" nonsense. Yeah, exactly. What a time to be alive. That's right, Jake B. We made a movie called PVZ the Movie. PVZ. That's okay. Is it a good movie? What's it about? Oh, and that was all the news for Friday. Saturday, Tower of God Season 2 anime premieres in July 2024. Fluffy Paradise anime's promo video reveals January 7th debut. Pole dancing and wholesome, words you never expected to be in the same sentence. That's happening, Jake D. You should check it out, though. Oh, PVZ, Plants vs. Zombies. Okay. Yeah. You guys and your damn acronyms. I just can't. Sometimes I just can't get it. Great Pretender Razbeluto sequel anime gets theatrical release in North America. Really? I have never heard of this. Bandai Namco Filmworks reveals Gundam Silver Phantom feature-length VR anime. Ooh. Would you guys watch a film entirely in VR? Would that be something that would be interesting to try? I don't know if I'd get motion sickness or not, just from like having a headset on all the time, looking through it to watch a whole movie. Next time you go to local strip club, I am meaning to say charity event. Yeah. They're called gentlemen's clubs. You thought Whoopstotska Law made it wholesome? Hey, you try to watch a movie in VR? It would be something, especially a Gundam one. I'm sure a lot of the Gundam fans would try it out. We don't hide from what we are. Maybe in 5 years, right now, VR not worth the hassle. Okay. I'm just wondering, would you buy it for the PS5 or whatever and then just have your headset connected to the PS5? Because I'm pretty sure doesn't the PS5 play Blu-rays like the rest of the PlayStation consoles? Too much of equipment investment for you? Yeah, I could see that. Expensive. Your brother has the latest VR for PS5. It's okay, but not great. Oh, okay. We all remember WhoopTube Candy Corn. Let's see. Gurren Lagann films to screen in North America in January 2024. Hey, Gurren Lagann, nice. Let's bring that to the big screen. Pupel of Chimney Town, film creator Akihiro Nishino teases sequel film details. Aniplex USA streams Mashal, Magic and Muscle's second season's English subtitle trailer. I thought, listening to Blaine and all that, those guys talk about Mashal, Magic and Muscles, it wasn't that great. But I don't know. I haven't watched it, so. Mad Kid performs opening theme for Sasaki and Peeps anime. Moving along to today, Sunday. Ji-san Basan Wakanau anime reveals main cast April 2024 debut. Gundam Seed Freedom films fourth video unveils Takanori Nishikawa Tetsuya Komuro's theme song. And finally, Koji Miura's Blue Box manga gets TV anime adaptation, and you guys are caught up with the news of the week. Mashal was good, hater. It's like Black Clover. The first episode is weird, then it takes off. Okay, yeah. See, I didn't get into Mashal. All right. Well, we are done the news of the week. You guys might want to cover your ears now or turn your volume down. Oh, wait. We'll do a commercial first.
Oh, hey there everybody. How are you? Well, I don't always play video games, but when I do, I make sure to safely make a safety save in a safe environment. And if you don't know how to make a safety save, well then make sure you check out Pop Culture Mechanics, 9 a.m. Mountain Time and 10 a.m. Central on Saturday mornings, where you can learn how to make a safety save that you might be so excited you could dance if you wanna. So, come on and check out Pop Culture Mechanics on Saturday mornings. Going to see you there. Bye.
Finally! Yes! Whew! My God! All right, we're back. Just a little bit of shameless self-promotion, for my game stream that happens Saturday mornings. And try to reaction to movie? Which movie? Candy Corn. You were expecting stream, but instead got ad? Yes. Oh, you're a movie. Okay. Well, we'll see in a little while, I suppose. Definitely give it a watch. Here we are. You guys ready? You know what's coming next. Big roar incoming. You've been warned. It's gonna be loud. 3, 2, 1. There you go. That lets you know that we are coming up to the kaiju! The Song of My People. Yes, Godzillionaire. So the first show we're going to get into is called Aerial Visual Skibai Saidai no Kiki.
Were you harder? Make sure you crank up those speakers. To save the Earth from alien invaders and their giant monsters, Dr. Kishida does what any other red-blooded mad scientist would do. He builds a giant robot, Ariel, the ultimate feminine fighting robot. Unfortunately, his granddaughters refuse to pilot it. Apparently, they've got more important things to do than becoming teenage superheroes. Besides, how are you supposed to study for your college entrance exams while getting beaten up in battle? Fortunately for Dr. Kishida, things aren't going too well for the invaders either. According to the reports, the Earth was the perfect target, lush, peaceful, and relatively defenseless. Theoretically, the planet should have surrendered long ago. Now the war is at a standstill. The dreaded accounting department is warning about serious cost overruns, and the head of the Home Office has arrived from Galactic Headquarters to personally oversee operations. Has Headquarters decided to unleash the audit, or do they have something even more evil in mind? The fate of the world rests upon two people. Aya Kishida, one of the doctor's granddaughters, who may have to give up prep school to pilot the mighty and lovely Ariel, and a mysterious alien named Saber Starblast, who may have the power to defeat the invaders once and for all. Did I get Godzilla to record that for you? You know, I made an offer, and he came through. Mad scientist, we need a robot to take on kaijus. We only need one thing. Boobs. All right, here we go. Here we start out. Earth is being invaded. There's our mad scientist. He's created the supreme weapon. His granddaughters hate him. At least two of them. 2 out of the 3 do, I think. He just wants to get into college. He doesn't want to pilot. Very angry. Like, talk about angry. Just wants to go to school. Natural athlete and leader. She heads the Ariel team. That's his other granddaughter. And then there's the girl that just loves hanging around with her grandfather, and she likes to pilot the mecha, so at least one of them is okay with it. So there's the evil invading aliens. But apparently they run on, like, accounting, and they have a budget to keep. So there's their title, Ariel. So we get a little bit of backstory. So they're trying to invade, and there's an emergency message from the accounting department. As head of the accounting department, you order the recall of all jump. Captain's like, what? Because it's too expensive, I guess, to invade a planet. There's our title, Episode 1, Skibai's Greatest Crisis, Part A. Why are the Vulcan space elves attacking Earth? Yes, exactly. They're worried about budgets and accounting. They wouldn't last a day in corporate America. Well, getting sales, brah. Oh, and do we get a good shot of Ariel here? Let's have a look. Sort of. He was trying to get them to practice
Okay, it's not his granddaughter. The one girl's his niece. He's like, she's never crawling into that rust bucket again. So they're throwing all their helmets at him. They're gonna need to do something. And this is the fella from the galactic headquarters. He's trying to bargain with his one granddaughter. He's like, hey, just pilot it. I'll get you into a good college. But he is angry. But he's got to go because his flight has arrived. This VTOL aircraft is going to take him away to the base. Trying to talk to his granddaughter that there's going to be an emergency because there's another ship in orbit. We need to bring in a lean manufacturing consultant. Yeah, we need some Sigma 6 going on here. That mech weighs less than 99% of American women. Yo, yeah. Series or a movie? It is a 2-episode OVA, Godzillionaire. And yeah, that's it. You just have to watch 2 episodes and you're done. Things are a little sus there for you, Candy Corn. That's okay. And the news has it all about the aliens. They're in Earth's orbit. How they fought back the last time. Ariel. It's an invasion. He's riding along on her motorcycle. Wondering what that big ship from head office is doing. They're not sure what's going on. Invasions always go way over budget. They're in fear of an audit. But the guy that appears is an old friend of the captain's. There you go. Together in their younger years. Maybe it won't be too bad after all. White House and the Kremlin are both silent. Oh, when was this made? Oh, this was still in... So this was made in 1989. So, yes, it was still the Soviet Union. Ariel is Earth's only effective weapon. Yeah, true. Green? Yes. He's having a nightmare, most likely, about having to go into battle again. She just wants to be a normal schoolgirl. So Mia, this girl here, her uncle has tapped into the visor of her helmet to talk to her, and his big face shows up on her visor. It's pretty funny. She's like, I haven't agreed to pilot it. And she takes her helmet off and whips it at the ground because she doesn't need to be. I see his ugly face there. That ship is the USS Bean Counter. Yeah, there you go. I've watched the FNAF movie. I have not. I'm not a big FNAF fan. I know the game is out and all that, but nah, I didn't. It didn't appeal to me at all. The famed Soviet Onion. Yes, that's right. They still call it the Kremlin, right? Kremlin the frog. Hi Hulk, Kremlin the frog here. Ozzy the Russian bear. Yeah, so they reminisce about their times when they were younger. All three of them knew one another growing up. Flashbacks to when they were at the academy together. As you learn, the bears say, "Hey!" Kremlin the frog had to be removed from Sesame Street due to homophobic remarks. So yes, just remembering what the days were like back when they were. So he's the higher in command, and he is going to help out with the invasion, I think. Trying to figure out what to do. They've got to mobilize Ariel to take on the. Well, they find a photo. Grandmother. I mean, I know there's like reluctant hero, but when the Earth is in trouble, don't you think you should just pilot the damn thing? So those two are going to go, I believe. He's still going to go to prep school. Here we go. And it leaves off with the giant kaiju being sent in to attack. And it'll continue on in episode number 2, but we won't watch that here. Well, this is a woman, yeah. Why I never could get into Harry Potter, you hate whiny heroes. Why do I have to be the chosen one? Ugh, yeah, I hear ya. That annoys the hell out of me. Think the space rock is worth saving? Yeah. Women. It was her time of the month, so she couldn't bother. Oh, yeah. You'd think she'd fight better then. Harry Potter didn't get super whiny until he became a teen. Then he was insufferable. Oh. Next up is... So this is a little compilation video. It's called Eguchi Hisashi no Kotobuki Gorosho. And it has like 4 little shorts. Like 4 little episodes. And like each episode is like 7 minutes long. There is a note here, originally released as a feature part of Studio Pierrot's video magazine show Anime V Comic Rentaman, along with Abashira Ika, Yume Makurua Baku, Twilight Gijuko, and Akai Hayate. So, episode 1, 2, and 3 don't have any kaiju in them, but episode 4, which is the one that I've chosen to show, does. And really, this is very tongue-in-cheek, so it's good for a laugh. I had a pretty good time watching it. It was pretty funny. To find it, that's all. Okay. There we go. Episode 4, Monster Kingdom. Harry Potter or give you an army of kunoichi and you'll get absolutely nothing done. Yeah. There's a lot better fantasy out there. Yeah. Harry Potter was written by a woman. It sure was. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what a word meant because it had a J in it. Then I realized my screen was just dusty and it was a... Yeah, make sure, clean your screen. Your favorite book was written by men and it has no such flaws. Ooh. But let's go with the Monster King. Let's see what happens here. Ship on the ocean. Something coming. Look. It's a monster. This guy. Just wrecks that boat. They call him Kochura. It's heading towards land. This guy's like, get my clothes ready. So he arrives. Like, well, he can't be defeated by normal methods. Professor knows. Kochura is vulnerable to lead monster Achira. You have to wake up who is asleep in Japanese Alps to fight Kochura. So they do that. Wake him up. Happy that Achira has defeated Kochura. He's made of lead. But now he goes on a rampage. On a rampage because they woke him up. Like, well, lead monster Achira is vulnerable to superheat. Monster Rodin. They gotta wake up Rodin. He's asleep. And there he is. So now Achira has melted away.
But now Rodin's going to go on a rampage. But he's friends with some guy named Okamoto Taro. He's friends. And he flies away. Oh, bad news happens again. Another kaiju is attacking. They call it King Hitler. Oh, but the professor knows what they have to do. Apparently, he's vulnerable to female college students. They're going to give her a chemical, make a gigantic college student, and tame King Hitler. And it works. They're to celebrate. We did it, but there's no medicine that can turn her back to normal. Except for maybe Epsilon K. It has to be extracted from monster Mortimon's bone marrow. Gotta wake him up. He's asleep. Make Akon. Make shrinking medicine, and there he is. He's vulnerable to radioactive monster Kochira. Apparently the professor had to take his own chemical to make himself big to defeat the monster. The end. So that one's silly, tongue-in-cheek, pretty funny little short episode. Kochira, the official mascot of Kochira. Yeah. Your boss put it best, women are pure evil. I have 3 failed marriages worth of reasons to never get married. Yeah, I mean, after the second one, why would you go for number 3? Also, maybe it's not them. We shall fight this giant monster with an even bigger and deadlier monster. Yes. David and Bathsheba, Samson and Delilah, Adam and Eve, Lancelot and Guinevere, Enkidu and Shanmash. Shanmash? How many times do we need to learn this lesson, old man? These people clearly did not read about the old lady who swallowed a fly. Just keeps escalating. It'd be hilarious if that Ghidorah monster had little mustaches. Yeah. You're on marriage 1 and it's not a total shit show yet. Well, let's hope not, eh? All right. The last one. It is Gamera Rebirth. So this one is by Netflix. And yeah, it has kaiju in it and all that, but I did not care for the character designs or the animation. Whether it's because they used too much CGI, might be why, but it just didn't seem good enough to me. You're picky about your wife, so she shouldn't be too many problems, or she will go to mines. Well, it took me a long time to find mine, too. Mrs. Mechanic and I have been together for 11 years. We met when I was 39. So it took me a couple of... I didn't do marriages, but, you know, a lot of dating to find one that was just right. And it's been great ever since. Okay, in the summer of 1989. Okay, so this is a period piece. Sixth graders Boko, Joe, and Junichi are on their last summer vacation as elementary school students. As if to cut through their daily routine, a monster named Gaios suddenly attacks Tokyo. The four are petrified in the midst of the town turned into ruins. As Gaios sets its sights on them, a huge turtle-shaped kaiju appears in front of the boys. Its name is Gamera. Despite its injuries, Gamera fights Gaios with all its might. This would only mark the beginning of the boys' summer of kaiju. This is a 6-episode ONA, and each episode is 45 minutes long. So you get quite a lot of show. Yes, Jay's daddy, I am 50. Yeah. And you can call me old man, but I don't feel like I'm that old, so it's okay. Teenage Mutant Ninja Gamera. Yeah. So, let's have a look at this episode. Yeah, it's on Netflix, or at least Netflix paid for it. So we start out, we see protagonist here. I believe his name is Boko. Yeah, it's Boko. Talking to his buddies. So we get the opening credits. Engineer, he wishes he had radioactive breath. Oh, you'll see. Right, so. Intro here. Eventually we get there. There we go. Episode 1 of Tokyo. We're in New Guinea at some mining base. Eustace Foundation. You guys are exploring down deep into area here. Underground cave, it looks like. Looking at something. So animals on top of something. And you know, when things go wrong, they go really wrong, and these scientists are all wiped out by those little creatures. Because, you know, they underestimated them. Turtlezilla? Where's Old Guinea? Yeah, exactly. Where is Old Guinea? Meanwhile, at the U.S. Air Force Fusa base. But yeah, you can see the character designs. I don't know. Is it because they do CGI? Like, this is not... The motions look very jarring. It's not well done. So they're looking at a radio receiver because they want to keep in touch with each other when they all move away to different places. But it's expensive. So they have to pool their money. They're talking about all the things they see on the television was like the Apollo mission and all that. We learn that the one kid there is Junichi. He's right into the conspiracy stuff.
Reads like some magazine called Moo Monthly. Yeah, rest in peace, hand-drawn animation, Jake D. I know. Makes me sad. And they're off to their secret hideout. It's like in a tree. So they need more money. But Joe comes through, and I think he slaps down a lot of cash. They're going to go buy their transmitter receiver tomorrow. They want to set up a big antenna. But for some reason, I see a turtle caught in some roots of a tree. But the ground, riverbed, looks very muddy and could be dangerous. But, of course, Boko's going to jump in. And he just about dies because, you never know what the mud's going to be like or how deep it is. He still wants to save the turtle. And they do. One kid wants to take it to a museum because it might be a different species, but they're like, no, we'll just let him go. And the place just reeks. So they're all covered in mud and heading home. And so we're at home with Boko, listening to the news about some of the stuff that's happened. He hasn't quite clued in on the attack of anything yet, any of those creatures. His mom walks in, and my God, could you make any of an uglier woman? Like, that's not appealing at all. Like, what is with that haircut? Hey, it's Jay. Hey, Jay, from Desolate Soul Studios. Nice to see you. Thanks for stopping in. We're just going over Gamera Rebirth. I'm not very impressed with this show. I mean, really, you guys, I wouldn't waste your time on it. There's probably better Gamera shows out there. Is Megan Rapinoe his mom? Yeah. Like, really color her hair pink? Like, just, that is not attractive at all. And of course, she keeps harping on him. And there's Joe cooking up a meal for his dad. And here's the other kid who, Junichi, he gets taken care of by apparently his parents take real good care of him. Meanwhile, in West Shinjuku, back alley, police are investigating some noises. And they come upon these creatures. And the creatures make quick work of them. You have some dead police officers. Yeah, Jay, exactly. You tried to watch this. It has potential, but the animation is meh and the story loses your attention. Yeah, I mean, the character design is, yeah, not that great, and same with the animation. Stiff, janky, it's not great. So, really, you guys, I wouldn't waste my time watching this one. Like I say, there's better Gamera shows out there. So they are gonna buy their transmitter. Uh-oh. But they run into these boys. Now don't take offense here, but these are American children. Probably like from the base. And they go on about making fun of the Japanese kids. And they're gonna tell them that they have to pay the tax because of the U.S.-Japan Security Treaty. So they're going to pretty much roll them for their money. So yeah, they're gonna take a beating. And yeah, so they got rolled for their money. Is that why they're twice the size of the Japanese kids? I guess. Making fun of them as they should. He wants to get his money. Boko wants to get the money back. He's like, look, we worked hard for this. These guys stole it. He's like, hey, if we're gonna do this, we need a plan. So they come up with a plan. Makes I guess you'd call them what? Not flashbangs, but it was like full of Tabasco sauce and cayenne and like it's like a pepper spray bomb. And this guy's got the hairspray and the lighter because he's ready. He's gonna let him have it. Time for a karate montage. Yeah. Where is Mr. Miyagi when you meet him? Back at the U.S. Air Force Base. General is arriving. So now they're looking for him. They're ready. They've got their plan. There's being some warnings telling people to go to a shelter. Yeah, here we go. There they are. They want their money back. But there's a commotion outside that they have to go and find out. Oh, hello, Mariella Neworth. How are you? Welcome to the stream. We're just going through a little bit of Gamera Rebirth. I wouldn't waste my time with this show. The animation's not that great. It is Netflix, so you can find it somewhere else. I wouldn't even pay for it, so just my opinion. But we're gonna go through because we're gonna see some kaiju here. So right now the commotion outside is there's jets flying overhead, very loud, F-15 Eagles. They know something's up. They run for the roof to have a look. So it's those same creatures again. They are a lot bigger and a lot meaner. And the Eagles, the F-15 Eagles, get taken out rather easily. So they are running wild. Yeah, you got some pretty cool shots. Now they're getting serious. He's dispatching all the aircraft. Apparently there's a supersized creature. We have a couple scientists here talking about what happened. This is the Japanese self-defense forces, and he's getting his information, his intel, from one of the lower-ranking soldiers. We're hearing about how the American forces are having a rough go of it, but they are not been put into action yet. Here we go. Attacked by all the other forces. But they didn't count on a giant creature. This thing is decimating the forces. The American kids are just shocked. But then this is what the weird part of the movie is like. All of a sudden, the bully remembers that he's going to beat up the Japanese kids. It's like, are you stupid? Like, there's a catastrophe going on, and you're gonna beat up Japanese kids. But not so fast, as one of the creatures has found them and is going to make them dinner. Everybody runs. And the creature missed and hit like a transformer and is getting getting shocked to death, hopefully. So they're really panicking now. They're just trying to scramble everything. And all the kids are trying to get away. But this one is very, very persistent. I bet they wish I had some type of Gundam right about now. Yeah, Godzillionaire. Something. So they're trying to get away. They're sneaking around. And everything's okay until one of the video games fires up and makes noise. And it alerts the creature to the kids. And now there's one at the entrance as well. Now they're screwed. Got two of them. And they're getting, they pretty much resigned themselves to being lunch. When all of a sudden, giant burst of air pressure just launches all the video game parts and machines right into the creature. Saved. They got to get out.
But they run into, it's Gamera. He's come to help. And all the creatures try to attack him. He's doing a good job of holding his own. But as the kids are running away, there's the bullies. The bullies are all just cowering. He's like, well, we gotta save them. Because, he has a sense of right and wrong, and he knows that he can save them even if they were, jerks. And they're still cowering there, and a creature is right there. So all his buddies leave the bully. I mean, they're bullies too, but they chicken out and leave him. He helped by the Japanese kids. And this one creature is getting so close to getting them. Then Gamera just flattens him with his foot. So don't have to worry about him anymore. Apparently he pissed himself too. So big brave bully pissed himself. Gamera's taking down those guys. They're waiting for reinforcements. Yeah, DJ Ronnie G. He's part turtle. Of course he is. So our Japanese self-defense force gets his updates. So what's going on? Because the Japanese government is still discussing what to do. They haven't decided yet. Now the large creature takes on Gamera. And this is a brutal fight. I love it. This is great. This is why we're here. We're here to watch Gamera just take on this creature. And I believe with that last blast, as he starts back here, that is it for him. But then the U.S. Army, Air Force, starts attacking Gamera. Gamera's like, yeah, I'm out of here. And he flies off, having done his job. Helicopter lands. Kids are getting interviewed by apparently people from the government, I guess. So that is the end of that episode. So there you go. That is Gamera Rebirth. I wouldn't waste my time. It's not the best. There's other better ones out there. There you go. There's your kaiju shows of the week. Big Turtle Talk summon you. Yeah. What's the name of this Brother would love it. It is called Gamera Rebirth. It's on Netflix. You want to see Godzilla Earth? Yeah? I mean, there's going to be some other ones I'll be choosing. I heard that Godzilla -1 is good. Kaiju review? Yeah, the old Kaiju review. Next up, let me just catch up with some of the anime I'm watching this season. And I'll tell you right now, there's some excellent ones out there. Stardust Telepath, it's all about these girls that want to launch rockets. So if you're into that sort of thing, model rockets and all that, give that a watch. Godzilla's your brother's favorite character? Hey, all right. He's got good taste. You're going to watch -1? Yeah, I'm going to as well. Definitely want to see that. But yeah, Stardust Telepath, it's average. Shy, I want to say it's like My Hero Academia, except not as good. So a little, it's middle of the pack again. You know some guys in the Middle East that like model rockets? Yeah, there you go. 16-bit Sensation, Another Layer. I enjoy this one because I'm always a sucker for time travel. So this one deals with time travel for a girl that is an illustrator at a game company, and she loves Bishoujo games, but they're not interested in making Bishoujo games anymore. But back in the 90s, to which the era that she travels back in time to, she meets some people at a game company, and they're making Bishoujo games, and she is right into it. Das Vidania, Jake D. Okay, Jake D, you have a good one, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Monarch on Apple TV is great so far. Monarch, okay. I'll have to mark that one down. One Piece. I'm still waiting for the rest of the DVDs to be released, or the next, because I'm at 794. So the DVDs aren't keeping up as fast as I'd like them to. Overtake. All about F4 racing in Japan. It's pretty good. Got, a little bit of the story of the drivers from the different car companies, the different guys, and the main character is a photographer who wants to support the not so well known driver here. 100 Girlfriends Who Really, 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 Really Love You. This show is funny as hell. I am getting big belly laughs from it. It's great. Just if you want something silly to watch, it's very enjoyable. Frieren, Beyond Journey's End. If you haven't watched Frieren, you should. This, to me, in my opinion now, just remember, take this with a grain of salt, my recommendation, is one of the best of the season. So, Frieren, she is an elf mage who has lived a long time, and she is just trying to go along in her life, and hopefully she matures as she goes along and meets different people. And it's got some damn good battles. Like, you want to see some good fights? You watch this show. I can't recommend it highly enough. You're currently on episode 355 of One Piece. Very good, Jay's Daddy. Right on. Yeah, moving, you want to get a good long haul for a show, that's what you do. So deep. One Piece is very deep. Very well written. That's why it's lasted for over 1,000 episodes. It feels like a full-time job. Just watching. Yeah. Yeah, no, I could see that. It was, it is, That's why me and Mrs. Mechanic, we watch, when we have the DVDs, we watch 2 episodes a day. And on the weekends, we free up for something else to watch. But we're watching 10 episodes a week. So we should be able to catch up soon. 290 episodes behind. Yeah, we should be able to catch up once we get more DVDs. All right. Yes. So I hope you all had a good time tuning in for some kaiju action. Oh, and I'm also watching Science Ninja Team Gatchaman. I watched 1 episode before I go to work in the morning. And, that's classic. This is classic hero Super Sentai at its best from 1972. Or, they call it tokusatsu. Okay. Tokusatsu? I thought they called it Super Sentai. Anyways. Good action show. Doesn't pull punches when it comes to, people getting punched out or shot, anything like that. People actually die, so that's what I always liked about anime in general, is it doesn't treat the viewer as a child. It's like, nope, this is what happens. People die, and that's how it happens. That's it. So yes, Science Ninja Team Gatchaman. Yeah, so that's it, everybody. I hope you had a good time. I'm going to wrap her up here. Feel free to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. I really appreciate you guys coming out. Hope you had a fun time. I always have a fun time when you guys are here. There's other good channels out there as well. People I watch personally, like Pacific 4 and 4 or Blaine's Escape Corner. There's Ronan66, DJ Ronnie G, who is in the chat today, by the way. There's Brandon the Anime Guy, the Nerdporial Lifeform, Angry Canadian, who I saw in the chat as well, our own Woopa Troopa, hopefully he gets back into the streaming soon, and there's always Punk Waddle. You can find him at Floral from Under a Rock, and he's on Snowdub's channel as well. I have a Discord, it's called The Shop, because all the tradesmen hang out at the shop. Coming up on Tuesday. It's Trades Talk Tuesday. But also after that, I will be on Rancor Steve's channel. He is on Rumble, and he wanted me to come on as sort of a handyman and talking about the trades and all that. So I'm going to be doing that. I'll do my Trades Talk Tuesday, and then bounce over to Rumble to talk to Rancor Steve. And his show's called Manorama. So I hope you guys will join me for that. That should be fun. Not sure what to expect, but I'll just do my best to answer any and all questions. Then coming up on Saturday, game day, I'm going to play more Golden Sun. I'm getting pretty far along, so I've got to try to figure out the maze I'm in right now. But once I get that taken care of, hopefully we'll keep moving along. It's a damn good game. I'm enjoying it. And then finally, Sunday is more kaiju anime. Tune in. I'm hoping to have some really good shows for you guys to enjoy. Kind of like today.
So make sure you join me for that. Yeah, I'll see you around, Jay's Daddy. You want more Whoopa streams? No Whoopa, no peace. You're going to be on Ryan Roger Athe earlier that evening on Tuesday. Okay. So make sure you tune into Ryan Roger Athe. He'll have DJ Ronnie on there. Definitely share Rancor Steve link during our Tuesday show. Yeah, okay. Yep. Yeah, he should have the link ready to go. I can pop that into the chat. And hopefully everyone will stop by and join us. So it should be a fun time. But yes, other than that, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the day. It's a beautiful sunny day out today. And I hope you enjoy the day as well. And I hope to see you all on Tuesday, where you can see more pictures and hear more stories about being in the skilled trades. I hope to see you all there. You guys are great. Thanks for coming over, everybody. I really appreciate it. Until next time, I have been Pop, and I am signing off.